What's up, everybody? Sean Will here with successwithshanya.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to page rank. So I'm going to show you how to get your websites ranked on the first page of Google, specifically how to rank your blog on the first page of Google, and for this example, the Kalatu blog. So in this video, I'm going to show you multiple things. I'm going to show you how to map your domain for Namecheap. If you have a GoDaddy domain, there's a video in there that shows you all how to do it for GoDaddy. But I have Namecheap, so I'm going to show you how to do it for Namecheap. It was kind of a pain to figure out, but I had to contact them multiple times. Then I'm going to show you how to verify your site through Google, which is a must. You got to verify it. So once it's mapped, then you got to verify it through Google. Then I'm going to show you how to fetch your blog posts, and which basically is submitting them to be indexed. And then I'm also going to show you how to ping your blog. You want to ping your blog, every blog post, just like you want to fetch every single blog post to submit it to be indexed. So I'm not going to tell you about the site key and the secret key and all that stuff. All the directions are in the video. You can figure that stuff out very easy. I'm just going to show you how to map your domain for Namecheap. So first thing you need to do is buy a domain from Namecheap if you haven't bought a domain already. So figure out what you want, whether you want it to be your name, you know, whatever your brand is going to be. So it could be just your first and last name.com, or you know, whatever your brand is, .com, whatnot. So go to Namecheap, buy that, and then once you buy that, go ahead and log in to Namecheap. Go to your Manage Domains. Go and select the domain that you've purchased. So for us, it was Success with Shanya. Then you're going to scroll down until you find URL forwarding. Once you get to URL forwarding, you're going to see the very top part with the @ symbol. You're going to go ahead and put your actual domain under the IP address, which is HTTP, www, your whole domain. And then under record type, you're going to put URL redirect, and then 1800 at the end. So then for the next line, www. On that line, you put kalatublog.com dot. I don't know why that extra dot's there for. Don't ask me. And then under the record type, CNAME, and then 1800 for that one too. So if this doesn't work for you, just contact Namecheap and they'll help get you figured it out. After you change all that, just hit Save Changes. It should work for you. If it doesn't, get a hold of them and they can help you out. That's what I had to do. So not too bad, pretty simple. And then you obviously want to set that as your primary domain, do all your site key stuff, which is in the directions in the video on that page. So just watch that. Get that done. Set that as your primary domain. So now you need to verify your site through Google. So again, I'm going to use a different domain or whatnot, but you basically just need to copy and paste, or copy your domain. I'm using a different domain for this example since I already have verified Sean, or Success with Shanya. So go to Google, type in Webmaster Tools, click on that first one, sign in. Mine sign in automatically because I'm already logged in. So go ahead and sign in. There shouldn't be anything here. I already have mine here because I've already verified it. But when you first sign in, there'll be nothing here. So click Add Site, put in your actual domain. This is a different one that I'm going to do for the example. And just hit Continue. And then this is where you have to actually verify it. So when you actually come into the recommended method, it usually says, you know, copy this HTML, upload this HTML code to your website, and then verify it. And that was kind of confusing to me. I didn't know what the heck to do. So I looked around a little bit, and then I found in the recommended, or not the recommended, but the alternative methods was a way to do it through your domain provider. On here, though, now the alternative methods doesn't show that because now it's my recommended method. So if you just go into the alternative methods, there's a spot that says name provider or domain name provider, and that's the one you want to use. So you'll see right there it says domain name provider, and you just click the one you have, which for me it's Namecheap.com, and then that shows you the directions of how to verify your domain through your Namecheap or your domain provider. Basically, you copy that verification code there, and then you're going to have to go back over to Namecheap once you have copied that. So go back to Namecheap, go back to that domain. So Success with Shania, or whichever one it is. Now when this loads, you're going to scroll down. You're going to look for the place that says URL framing, but the two down from it says all host records. Click that. You'll see your main URL forward up top mapping. You're going to scroll down below that. Underneath subdomain settings, you're going to put an @ symbol. And then in the next box, under the IP address, you're going to put the code that you copied from Google. Okay? So just paste the whole code there. Make sure you have the entire code. And then under record type, you click text record. And then again, that last box is 1800. Once you got that all in there, just go ahead and hit save. And that's all you got to do on the Namecheap side. Then you got to go back to your webmaster, and at the very bottom it will say verify site. So you just go ahead and click verify now. I forgot to click it in this example. So just click verify now, and it might be up, it might not. When mine wasn't there after I verified, it disappeared. So basically I had to click add site again, and then I put that domain in again, and then it popped up. So if it disappears, don't worry about that. You just got to click verify, and then once you click verify, if it disappears, just re-enter the domain name and it should pop up, and you should be good to go then. So once you have mapped your domain to your Kalatu and you have verified it through Google Webmaster Tools, now you're done with all the hard stuff. Now you can start fetching your blog posts. This is where the easy stuff comes, or the fun stuff. So basically on the left-hand side, you want to click on your website first, successwithshania.com, then scroll down to the left side where it says crawl, and then go down to where it says fetch as Google. And you're going to need to do this every blog post. So you can see I have a bunch of them in there. Sometimes they don't work. You can see 2 of them here. I did 2 in a row because one didn't work, and then I refreshed the screen and then did it again. So again, you want to do this every single blog post, because when you fetch this, basically you're submitting it to Google to be indexed. You're going to get it ranked faster. It kind of lets them know you have new content. Come check it out. So go ahead and get your blog post. Once you've published your blog, I'm just going to pick one here that I haven't done yet. It's one of my first blogs. Copy your whole, or no, you don't even have to copy your whole URL. You just need that last part, which is basically the blog name. But you can copy the whole thing. It doesn't matter. Just paste it in there. And then delete the first part, because you can see the first part is already there. You just need the back part minus the / because that's already there as well. So just enter the name of your blog, that last part of your blog after your domain name, and hit fetch and render. And again, you want to do this with every single blog post. And it usually takes about 2 minutes for this to go through. It can take up to 5 minutes depending on your internet connection and your computer. But again, you only got to do this once for every blog post. So every time you make a blog post, you want to hit publish. And then the first thing I do is I come over to my Webmaster Tools. I click on my website. I go down into crawl, go to fetch as Google, and then I submit it. I enter the domain name, I push fetch and render, and then I wait for it to finish. And you can go and start pinging your blog while you're waiting on this. That's what I do sometimes. But it's only a couple minutes. You can just kind of wait or do something else and come back in like 3-4 minutes. But it's pretty much done. Once it's done, you just have to click the button to actually submit it to the index to Google. And this works very well. When you do all the stuff I showed you in this video, literally your blog post can rank within minutes on the first page of Google. Now, if it's an extremely hard keyword with competition, it might take a little longer. And if it's your very first blog post, you know, don't expect it to be #1 on Google. I've had quite a few blog posts, lots of activity on my thing, or on my blog. Okay, so here you go. It's done. You see a button that says Submit to Index. So all you got to do is click that. And there's two options. You can crawl only this URL, or you can crawl this URL and its direct links. So if you've got a blog post with a bunch of links to your other blogs and a bunch of other stuff going on, you can click that bottom one, but you only get 10 of those per month. So if you have just a basic blog post with no links in there, or maybe one link, then you can just do the top one, which you can have 500 a month. So just click whichever one you want. Most of the time, unless I have a lot of links in my blog, I just click the top one, which is crawl only this URL. So you just click that, push go, and your blog post has now been crawled and submitted to the index for Google. Awesome. Step 1 is done. Now you can go and ping your blog. So just go over and go to pingler.com. There's actually a ton of them. So you should ping every single new blog post. And Pingler's free to use. It's super simple. You want to ping every blog post. You just basically put the URL to that blog, and then you put the title to that blog. So paste your URL to the blog post, then paste write the title to that blog post. This one was about dreams. And then below that, there's categories. So I usually do posts on like marketing and growing your business online, success tips, kind of stuff like that. But this one's a little weird. It's dreams. You can click 3 categories maximum, or just one. I usually pick like marketing, business, internet, stuff like that. But this one's for dreams, so we'll just click other. I don't see anything else like that, so we'll just go to other. And you want to make sure to ping every single blog post. It's basically like you're waving a huge flag to the search engines and Google saying, hey, 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 I'm over here. Come check out my stuff. It basically speeds up indexing dramatically. And, it's telling Google and all the new, or all the other search engines that there's some new content on your site. So basically what pinging does is it just says, that you've either updated your website, you've updated your blog, you've made a blog post, something new has been done. So you basically are saying, hey, I've got new content on my blog, come over here and crawl it so it can get ranked faster. So go ahead and go to the bottom, click on that, enter in the CAPTCHA, click ping, and let it do its thing. So yeah, really important to ping because it basically lets all the search engines know you have new content or your blog or website has been updated, and for them to come crawl it so that, it can be ranked much faster. So that takes a couple minutes for that to do as well. So just to recap, you want to map your domain. And this example was mapping your domain through Namecheap for the Kalatu blog. Then you just need to go and verify your site through Google Webmaster Tools. And then you want to fetch every single blog post and submit it to be indexed. And then you go over to Pingler and ping your blog post. And it will ping it on a bunch of places. And Pingler's not the only one. It's the only one I'm going to show you in this example. There's a ton. All you got to do is go to Google and type in places to ping my blog. You can literally go and find 10 or 20 places to ping your blog. So super easy. Just go to Google and do that. This is completed here. You can see it shows you all the results. Okay, okay, okay. This is just all the places your blog post has been pinged. So make sure to go ahead and do that every time. Fetch your blog, submit it to be indexed, and ping it. And go ping it at least, 3, 4 different places. There's Ping Farm, Ping-O-Matic, there's a bunch of them. Just Google it. And that is basically it. If you do that, you'll start getting ranked really quickly. Here's a post I just did not that long ago. It literally took me 56 seconds to get it ranked on the first page of Google in the spot number 6. This is not my first blog post. I've got a lot of comments and stuff going on. I've been sharing my blogs. I got a lot of interaction on it. But literally, I started this blog on the 22nd of December, and it's the 17th of January. So it hasn't even been a month. It's been like 3 weeks, and I've been able to rank on the first page of Google within less than a minute. It was 56 seconds. I basically fetched it, and then I pinged it. I didn't go and syndicate it anywhere. I didn't put any comments on it. You know, I didn't get any of that stuff. But then I went and did that. I syndicated. I got comments and all that good stuff. And then 2 days later, it made it to the very top on Google. And this is not a little search. There's over 12 million searches for this, and made it to #1, Success with Shania, in 2 days in Google. So this does work very quickly. And this is only after 3 weeks of blogging on this new Kalatu blog. So just imagine after 3 months or 6 months or 9 months or a year of blogging on your Kalatu blog, actually putting out good content daily, the results are going to be just phenomenal. But this goes for any blog. If you got any other blog, you're going to want to verify the site through Google. You're going to want to fetch your blog every day, and you're going to want to ping your blog every day. Now, if you're not having very good results with your blog and you want a better blog, you definitely need to check out Kalatu if you don't have one yet. If you're just randomly seeing this video on YouTube or on the internet, make sure to check out Kalatu. I'll put a link below in the description of my Kalatu blog so you can check that out, see what it looks like. They're super clean, super fresh. They're built for profit, very easy to use. They're built for marketing by marketers. You can market anything you want on there, any product, any service. It's a great way to make money on your spare time. So yeah, check out the link below to check out my blog, successwithshania.com. And if you don't have a Kalatu blog, I'll put a link down there where you can get access to check out a Kalatu blog for yourself. And if you don't like it, there's a 100% money back guarantee. You don't got to worry about that. But anyways, I hope this video helped. If it did, make sure to share it. Throw a comment below. Let me know if it helped you out. Or shoot me a message. Let me know that you got some value out of this and it helped you out. So I look forward to you getting to start ranking in Google and other search engines. So get to work, do this. Once it's set up, it's actually pretty quick and easy. You just got to fetch it and ping it every day. And it's no big deal. You'll start ranking in no time as long as you're doing posts every day and you have good quality content and it's value driven. So anyways, thanks for watching, and make sure to hit those links below if you haven't checked out Kalatu yet. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.